Yes, thank you so much for coming out and for the support. Today we're celebrating our 40th anniversary. Orap was founded and registered in 1981, so this year we proudly turned 40 years old. So we have achieved 40 years of working in development here in Zimbabwe. So today we're at our celebration. We have as our guest of honor the Honorable Minister of the Metropolitan Province of Bulawayo, Judith Ncube. We also have as one of our invited guests the Orap President, who is the Honorable Minister Dr. Stembi Sonyoni, Minister of Women's Affairs and Small and Medium Enterprise Development. We also have, of course, our governing board led by Mrs. P. Nkomazana, the chairperson of our board, as well as several of the other board members. We have members of our Founders Council, we have members of our what else can I say? We have members of staff, and the Orap as a membership-based organization, our grassroots members are represented here by some of their leadership. So today is a very auspicious day. A lot of our partners are here. You can hear in the background that we're having solidarity messages from our partners that we are working with now and we have worked with in the past. We are hoping to see and hoping to hear lots of blessings that are coming to us and lots of words of encouragement for our next 40 years. If it's true that life begins at 40, we're excited for what is coming up ahead for Orap. So we are excited and we are grateful for the support of the media and grateful for the support of the people of Bulawayo and Matabeleland as a whole.
So was Orap founded on this day 40 years ago, or just today was just a
Orap was not founded on a day. Orap is the brainchild of very many different minds coming together to put together the idea of grassroots-led development. But our registration was officially in August of 1981. But of course, because of all the lockdowns and the way that the situation has been with COVID, we were not able to have our celebration of close to the day of our registration. So we're glad to have had it now, as it looks like there may be other lockdowns imminent and coming up. Okay, in terms of challenges, I think a lot of the challenges that affect us as a country and global challenges as well. We have struggled a lot, I think, with the changes in the economy and just as especially things to do with climate change. That as we get to a community and we're working with the community members, even if we establish water systems, you find that after a few years the water is no longer as viable as it was before due to climate change. You found that areas that were dry in the past are suddenly being affected by flooding, and we have to change the way that we operate. But a good thing is that we are always working with partners and working with the government and like our civil protection unit that help us to understand how to make those relevant changes. In terms of our highlights, there are too many to mention, but I would say that the most important things for us is our relationships with the members, the grassroots members that are the foundation and the cornerstone of the organization as a whole, and also our partnerships, all of the partners that we've worked with over the years and ones that we work with now. You will find that even here at our anniversary, we have partners who we are not currently implementing projects with, but they are here today in solidarity with us and supporting our 40th anniversary. We have partners we are not yet implementing projects with that are here because we know that in the future we will be working with them. We have started to do a lot more work in try and understand how to work with young people. We have some youth-led organizations that are here today, and they are teaching us how to incorporate youth much better into our development work. So I would say that the major highlight for us, if you had heard the speech that was made by our president, is that the people that we work with at Orap are the most important to us. Yes, Orap, as I said, is a grassroots-led organization. So when COVID hit, where we had to find the answers to the questions that COVID brought, we went back to the communities that we worked with. We saw that what became also a global phenomenon was going back to herbal remedies for COVID. As opposed to people trying to find modern medication, we were now brewing our herbal teas. We went back to our members and we said, how do you deal with this thing? They said, strengthen the body. And so learning, they said, how do we hold our meetings? How do we do training in a context age? They said to us, this is how you do it. Reduce the number of people that you have. So a lot of the things that now became global trends about how to deal with COVID, we had already heard those things from our members. And I think as we go forward, we continue to have our feet solidly on the ground because we know that we get the best advice because it's very contextual. We are who we are because of who you are. We are who we are because of all the people that we have come into contact with, all the people that have supported us, all the people that have taught us something in all of the work that we have done. We are very grateful to all the people who have supported Orap over the years. In our membership database, we had over 1 million members. So I can easily start there and say if each of those 1 million members represented a household, we have impacted more than 5-6 million of the people of Zimbabwe.
Okay, but you mostly operate in in Matebeleland region, right?
Yes. So I'm counting those people over the 40 years.
Okay.
Yes.
How many million? Saying about
5 or 6 million over the 40 years.
that you've impacted over the years.
Yeah.
Okay.